Do you need some magic to get your girls ready this morning? Follow along. Here are 4 different hairstyles that you can do on your toddler and get her ready under 10 minutes, and your preschooler as well. Right now, you're just going to get some detangle spray or some curling renew spray, or even just some water, and you're just going to go ahead and comb down your daughter's hair with a brush and just get some of these knots out.
3:30 when I called you up, said I need you now, cause I'm losing patience. By 4 you were knocking on my door. I said love is a two-way road, he don't care no more.
So now you're just going to turn her over, and you're going to start from the edge and just twist all the way to the opposite side. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, this is something that you're going to do really quick when you're rushing out the door. So you're just going to twist and kind of just push up against her head, so that way it can give some volume to the top. And then when you get to the edge, all you're going to do is quick and simple. Just go ahead and make a bun. Just twist, twist, twist until you make that little bun on the side. And that's pretty much it for this look. And don't forget to go ahead and secure it with either a rubber band or a scrunchie. And then honestly, that is finally it. And you are good to leave.
I said love is a two-way road, you don't care no more, I'm not going crazy. Needed you just
Alright, now this is the second look. You're going to need your Bantu spray, a styling brush, and some castor oil. I went ahead and made a part down the middle, and then I tied it up with a scrunchie while I worked on the other side. Just use with your styling brush, since you already combed out your hair, you're going to just go ahead and pat down the top of her head. And that's when you're going to add just a tad bit of the castor oil, not too much, because a little bit goes a long way. And then go ahead and just brush it upwards, and after you get it all clamped up and down, you're just going to go ahead and twist it around like a Bantu knot. My last video I showed you guys how to do a Bantu knot. You're basically just twisting and turning, and then you're just going to go ahead and secure it with a rubber band or a scrunchie, whichever you have in hand.
I said love is a two-way road, you don't care no more, I'm not going crazy. Needed you just to help forget it all. And it was easy, you put the records on to replay, dance till we couldn't see straight.
Just parting a piece in the front of her hair and then starting in the back. This is a moment I knew she was going to be silly. Alright, after you brush down with your styling brush, you're going to go ahead and twist like I did on the opposite side. When you're twisting, just lift up and hold, and you should get a nice Bantu knot. I actually had to redo the other one because it wasn't as defined as this one, but I went ahead and secured this one with a rubber band, with a scrunchie, and then I moved on to the other side just to redo it so they both are at exact level. The way I measure them to make sure they're at the exact level, I just literally put her head straight and just put my hand side to side like if it was a headphone, and then that's how I kind of measure out if they're evened. Alright, now we get started with Annalise, and I'm going to go in with the Bantu spray. As you can see, she has bed hair. Her curls are everywhere, but this spray is amazing and it does wonders. So let's go ahead and spray her down like I said, and after that I will go ahead with the brush and get all those knots out. But her hair is really easy to work with since it's not too long yet.
I said love is a two-way road, he don't care no more.
To avoid them crying over the pain from, you know, the hair being knotted up, always start from the bottom and kind of hold it, and that would help with the pain, so that way they can stay seated and you can get done on time. Also, the method from doing it from the bottom to the top makes it easier for you to run that brush much quicker through their hair and get finished a lot quicker as well. Now you're going to go ahead and get your parting comb and just take a piece of hair in the front out just to give it a little cuter look to this. And you're going to go ahead and part like a square on the top, starting in the middle and ending on the side. After you have done that, go ahead and grab your hair. Make sure that the line looks pretty good. And you're going to go ahead and just comb that out. Grab some castor oil again. And then you're going to apply that to that portion of the hair. And evenly distribute the castor oil. And just add a little bit to the front. And whatever extra you have, just pat it around the hair. You know, you don't want too much on this little side. After that, go ahead and look for a scrunchie and just tie up the look, just like if you were tying up a ponytail, pretty much. Okay, now the two final steps to complete this look. You have to go ahead and part the back right down the middle. You're going to go ahead and take that one side, apply some castor oil, and we're going to go ahead and comb it just as we did the top. And now after we comb this out, just go ahead and get a scrunchie and tie this up.
You just to help forget it all. And it was easy. You put the record.
Okay, now on to the other side. You're gonna go ahead and do the same steps. You're gonna take your styling brush and brush it down with a tad bit of castor oil. And then after you do that, you're gonna go ahead and take your scrunchie and tie up the look.
Where's his body?
I'll go ahead and twist both sides. Now you're just going to do the same on the top as well. You're just going to split them and twist different ones on the top just so they can just kind of bounce on the top of her head. And then do the same thing to the little front piece that I left out. After that, you're just going to go ahead and fix her edges. Usually just do it with my hands or a brush. And here is the finished look. She is so adorable sometimes. And there we go, Miss Creep again. To the final look for this video, and also Annalise's second look. We're just going to go ahead and make a part from side to side. Okay, you're going to go ahead and take your castor oil. This time not too much, just because she already had some in from the last look. Then go ahead and just rub that in. After that, go ahead and grab your styling brush so you can go ahead and start making her little top ponytail. During this time, I just go ahead and kind of comb through also her baby hair in the front, so that way when I go ahead in the end to fix her edges, it's not too much of a process. Go ahead and tie her hair up with a ponytail. Normally I just like doing side ponytails on her because I think it looks better on her face. Now you can go ahead and put it in the middle if you'd like, but this is just a way to also keep it out of her face where she doesn't get irritated about the look throughout the day as well. And also just pat down on her baby hair as well. Now you're just gonna go ahead and twist the top of her hair just to give it like a little pop curl, just like we did in the last look as well. And you're just gonna go ahead in the back, go ahead and grab your castor oil. Like I said, just a tad bit less than the first time we did her hair, just because she already has some in the back. And you're just gonna go ahead and just massage it through. After you comb it down with the styling brush, you're just gonna go ahead and tie it up just as the ponytail on the top.
So we couldn't see straight till the morning came around.
And now in the back, I'm just making little tiny twists, splitting the hair so that way I can make like little individual ones. And last step to finishing out the look, all that we need to do is add some castor oil to a little toothbrush, or you can even do it with your finger and just fix up her edges. And there you have it, the finished product. Let me know in the comment below which look was your favorite. Was it the first two, the last two, all four, or which one? If you like videos like this and would like me to continue making little hair tutorials, please comment below as well. Thank you.
Half 3 when I called you.